Hey there, dear Spellweaver community, and welcome back to the Sword Factory, aka Spellweaver, ranked. And actually, I have just been done playing the Heal Million one, and just off the bat, I don't know how it came to me, but just off the bat, I made a Reanimator list. Played twice against Bodhidharma in a friendly match. He resigned both times. And I'm just gonna hop... I just made this from scratch, you know, no much thought process went into this. I just played 2 friendly matches, was pretty fun, because he resigned pretty fast. And it worked out. It's probably gonna bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna run with it. So, you all know Reanimator list, and by the way, I don't know what this is. There's apparently 2 Darises, but no. Everyone has his own. This is the one that I just made up from scratch, and just wanna see how it works. So, we run, of course, Daris, Prodigy of Wisdom. There are also people who run this with Advanced Nepharis, but of course we use him because, you know, draw a card for 3 mana, it's pretty good. So we only run 2 colors. We run, obviously, Corruption and Wisdom for 2 cards, and I just want to show you the ones that are actually essential for this. So we need Eleanor, and we need 3 aspects for her. And but let's start with this actually. Reanimate. With Reanimate, yeah, there are 3 main cards. Reanimate lets us reanimate a card from our graveyard onto the field. With Eleanor, if we happen to run out of like reanimates, or we just want to use another reanimate next turn, we need 3 aspects, 4 mana for her. To use her ability, when Eleanor enters the field, you may put an action card with mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard on top of the deck. So what we do is, we get Reanimate, obviously, then we use 1 shrine to draw a card. Whatever that was. We use 1 shrine to draw a card, and this card is obviously going to Reanimate, and then we can play Reanimate right away. The second card that we need to get the cards in our graveyard is the Airship Explorer, which is also a good blocker, by the way, with 5 HP. And if we use his ability, we make him sleepy, and then we draw a card and discard a card. So if we have like one of our big hitters on the hand, we just discard them on the graveyard and then, you know, reanimate them. And another card that can do this is obviously the Infernal Vultures. When the Infernal Vultures enter the field, a hero decays 4 cards. And usually these are used in mill decks to mill out the enemy, but we use this to mill ourselves to get our big hitters in the graveyard and revive them with Reanimate. What are the big hitters? We have 2 times Entriel, Patron of the Sunblast, 6/6, 2-speed flying, lifebound, and all other creatures on our board are lifebound. And with the other big hitters we hit, this is actually pretty nice. By the way, as you can see, this requires 2 order levels, but, you know, if she is in the graveyard, we just reanimate this, so we don't even have to pay the mana cost or the required aspects, which is pretty nice. Then, of course, 4 times Elder Red Dragons, 5/5, 3-speed flying, and if we use 4 mana, he deals 5 damage to a creature or hero of our choosing, and he's not asleep after this, so he can swing in for another beat or use this basically 3 times if we have the required mana. Which means 15 damage to the enemy's face if we have the mana. And then we have 3 times Bezarok, Abyss Gatekeeper, and when he enters the field, we can choose one. Either the enemy hero sacrifices creatures with their combined level of at least 3, or when Bezarok dies, summon demons with a combined level of 3 and different names onto the field. We can use this to get an Infernal Vulture to obviously mill us, so we have more of the stuff in the graveyard. Or of course, what most people do is they get a Succubus, because, you know, that's 3 HP for yourself and a pretty good blocker as well. Some people also throw in like an Algaron, which is a thing, but I'm just gonna, you know, they are all legendary, so it's not a low budget deck, obviously. But yeah, you can also splash in like Algaron, but I just, you know, went with the 3 big hitters right there. Also Giara would work, but that would also weaken your other big hitters, so probably not the best choice. We have 2 times New Horizons, which is just great to get. It's just OP. Let's just state it how it is. You get 1 wisdom level. When you have the spark, you spark, and then you have 1 wisdom and 1 corruption shrine right away, and that's all you need for this deck, basically. 4 times Parallel Evolution, because, you know, you have your vultures out. So what you can do is, if the enemy plays like a big hitter and you don't really have anything on the board yet, you just use your Infernal Vultures and transform that threat into your Infernal Vultures. Or of course it could also be like that the enemy has like plays Wisdom and, you know, transfers like, I don't know, like a Sentry of the Light into a Bezarok, and then you just do that vice versa, so you get your Bezarok back as well. Power Discharge, of course, great removal, redraws itself. It's either Freeze, Shock, or deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. Flash Freeze also deals 1 damage to a creature. It doesn't and of course freezes the creature. Doesn't redraw itself, but still, great card. Obnoxious Fumes, goes without saying. You can also throw in like a Consume, but since you only go up 1 Corruption, 1 Wisdom, ideally, you don't really need that. I mean, you can go up further to actually play Bezarok from your hand, but you know it's a Reanimator list, so you don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You're only allowed to play Infernal Vulture and Eleanor from your hand and an Airship Explorer. But everything else is off the board basically. Or off the charts. And should be in the graveyard. Reanimate 4 times, obviously, you know, already stated that. 10 Wisdom and 10 Corruption Shrines. Let's see how this works. We are probably gonna get Violated and Annihilated, because it rhymes, but we'll see. Currently ranked at 246. You know, that's why I actually play this. I'm crazy, and we don't have anything to lose. And only well, we do, but, you know, we are not in the top 200 anymore. We are below 1,000, so who fucking cares? And it worked twice in friendly, right off the bat against Bodhidharma twice, so... You know, he is also a good player, so... And he played, by the way, Corruption Control, I think. Not really sure, he resigned pretty fast because I had like Bezarok or a... I think it was Entriel on the board really fast. I think after like turn 5 or turn 4. Because I also had a pretty good starting hand. I had like... I was second, went up 1 Wisdom, and then, you know, sparked for the New Horizons, and then I was set. But yeah, we're gonna see how this Reanimator list works in game number 1. First game is against the familiar face, Metal Zoa 1. It's not too bad, but we're gonna draw again. Well, we hit New Horizons and we are second off, so we can actually get that corruption level right away, which is neat. It's really neat. Let's just use this, because this is what New Horizons does to people. An advantage right away, and oh god. Wait, naughty list? Because I see wisdom and I see order, and that usually means that we have another guy for the naughty list, because that might be not really. Let's shuffle this up a little bit. Want to get the vultures out, because that usually means 1 turn heal. Which isn't too bad, I think. I mean, he has every removal in the book, and that is kind of garbage. He also has Ray of Righteousness, obviously, when he runs that. When he runs Order, so he can remove everything on the board. But yeah, we're gonna see. The worst thing that can happen is that we can, or that we have to. Maybe I should put in Flash of Delirium. Maybe that would really help out. Just thought about this. Ah, here we go. Let's mill ourselves, and we also have the... I might revive this, actually. Sure, why not? Why not? Make him scared a little bit. But yeah, reanimate, then I can discard this. If I have 3 levels, I can use Eleanor to get them right back. It's good. Oh, well, it depends on what we draw. Don't really need that, I think. Okay, let's use this. We could also use Infernal, but I think Airship makes more sense. And get this guy out of here. And by now he probably knows what we are trying to accomplish here. It's not too easy to guess in the first place, but yeah. Riveting gameplay right here. God, this is fucking annoying bullshit. But at least we have another one. Yeah, well, fuck it. I can do the same that you can, my friend. It's almost as interesting as you know? Let's see. We are the vultures. Ah, it's gonna get spicy. I can't play Eleanor next turn because I have to go up one aspect and then, you know, I can't, like, exactly redraw right away. Oh, well, actually I can. Never mind the Reno. I mean, as long as he uses his flash freezes and shit for the small things that are not really a threat, I'm fine with that. Make it like this. Play her next turn. Or do we play her now? No, we can't play Parallel Evo to get the card right away. Let's flash freeze this. Fuck him up. He has 1 mana left. What about the same? Might as well, right? Yeah. Okay. If he doesn't remove this, we can also get the Elder Red Dragon out. Yeah, okay, it's 1 turn. He'll fuck this bullshit. Good times. Seven H Pizzle. Get this. Nice. So what do we get? Do we get Entriel? Do we get the dragon? Do we get Bezarok? Let's get Bezarok. If he removes it... we have 2 left. Let's use it all. If he removes it, we get value out of that, so I'm good with that. Also, he hits for 4 if he doesn't deal with it, so that's also a good thing. Maybe I should spice in some nature for the bounce shrine so I can bounce Eleanor back and then play her again with 3 mana. Sounds feasible. Let's see. Okay. Number 1. Number 2. Block this. Go in for beats. With both. Yeah. Because milling actually damages him a little bit, I think. It's all 2 damage, sure. Might as well. Bezzy. Not really hitting the reanimates though. Would love to. And there's the Thaumic Reflector. Fuck it. Fuck that bullshit. I fucking hate it. Ugh. Well, at least he has 0 mana, so he can't do anything now, which is kind of good. Kinda hurts us a little bit. Got another Airship Explorer. Okay, that's good. Didn't hurt us too bad in the long run. Don't really want to use... I should have used this actually, and then I could have attacked with this. It's 1 more damage at least. Slows him down a little bit at least. At least we have the extra card with Thrower Study. Study. So we at least have that going for us. Okay, Metal Zoa 1. Another guy for the naughty list. Metal Zoa 1. 1 turn heal. Alright, good. Nice accomplishment, my friend. Let's go for the next game, for game number 2, and see if we don't run into an obnoxious bullshit-ass deck. Ah well, it's ranked. Maybe we do, but we'll see. Game number 2 against Mox Pizza. And that is kinda okay. I mean, we have vultures right off the bat. So I think we would... I'm gonna say we keep it. And we also are second to go. Sadly, we don't have a New Horizons. But if I happen to get in a Corruption Shrine, I will definitely... You know what? Actually, I could... It's just... You know, as for special shrines, I could like throw out 2 normal Wisdom Shrines and then just throw in the Energy Burst Shrine, the Thaumic Laboratory, to give her mana back. Because usually I want to go for 2 Wisdom levels anyways. Might be a thing. Oh, and we hit it. Nice. Nice. Oh, that was shitty. Almost the worst one that we could possibly get. Because we just milled good cards there. Removal and Eleanor. 1 possibility to get Reanimator back. But yeah, you know, that's what you do. Have to do a little bit of gambling every time when you play this. That's also not the best thing. But okay. Airship Explorer can at least get Bezzy and LD into the graveyard. Soldiers could be a problem, but I think Bezarog does the thing. You should be able to deal with it. Because usually they don't have, like, blue soldiers it seems, they don't have many levels, so we can just go for his first ability, where he has to sack creatures with a combined level of 3, but why is he also... We have to reanimate, okay. Alright. Alright. This is happening. It's fucking happening. But it's also nature with Alexa. 3 colors? Seems weird. Oh, Steelnor. That could suck. Oh, he did give us Eleanor back, actually. What a nice guy. Yeah, later, oh my god, later on he would be definitely a problem. He's probably gonna superfy this, but at least I can use it once. And yeah, I think I'll go for Bezzy. That's a level 1, that's a level 1, so I'll probably go for his first ability. Oh, the Bounce Shrine. But thankfully he doesn't have a nature level, so he can't bounce this back. Because this could bite us in the ass, actually. And he's not stupefying. Alright then, my friend. Then you're just gonna lose him. And still, it's 4 mana, though. What you got? Well, what you need. We also could actually just Noxious and go reanimate regardless. If maybe I'm gonna do that actually. If he doesn't play anything, that is. Because, you know, second ability of Bezzy is a little bit better in the long run. Because we can get Azarus. Even though obviously, like, most people go for... Ooh, well... Most people go for, Succubus. the 3 reanimates, though. Oh my god, dude. Alright. Do we just hit him straight in the face? I think we do. There you go. Sack these guys. I don't want to see him anymore. I don't like him. Oh yeah, big boy. And power discharge, I guess. Which is not a problem. We have another reanimate. So what? And even an Eleanor that can fish out the other reanimate. It's reanimateception at this point. Do I want to do that though? Maybe. Do I just go Bezarok again? Make him sack these two? Sounds like fun to me. And Noxious this? Yeah. Oh wait. No, I don't even have to. No, I have to. If he sacks this and this, yeah. Obviously. Come back, Bezzy! Well, obviously, I think even at this point, the second ability would have been more useful, but oh well. Ah well. And that is something that I like to see, even though we don't necessarily need it. Not necessarily. One Flash Freeze and one Power Discharge down for him. Oh yeah, I can't play Eleanor next turn because I can't go for the for the card roll right away. Or can I? No, I can't. New Horizons would help, definitely, though. Well, holy shit. Do I have something to get rid of this? Well, I have something to get rid of this, though. Do I reanimate the dragon? Let's go for another wisdom level. And Triel. Do I? Nah, I think I want to get her. I like getting Entriel. Getting a little bit of life bound in there right away. Get this out of the way so I can actually make damage. Give me that life bound. Ah, it's a nice feeling. I think I just revive him actually next turn. Or this turn. Because I can do that. Good old Eleanor. Never fails to improve. Improve? Impress. That's the word. Taimea, eh? Tai frickin' Mea. And that. Okay. Good for you. Good for you, my friend, indeed. I could actually go for the Elder Red Dragon also. know what? Maybe he's tired at this point, but I mean, you know, just get rid of your creatures, please. For me, we should do that. Would be nice. You know, everyone just goes for second Bezorok ability, but sometimes you just go for the first one because it's just funny to do it over and over and over and over again. Ah, that's fun. I know second ability would have been useful throughout this game, but more useful, but oh well. Beats. And the Lifebound, come to me. Study a little bit. Getting the flash freeze. Ah yeah. Ah yeah. Okay, I think he's out of options at this point. Let's mill ourselves a little bit. Yeah, I think we won. We didn't mill a... No, we didn't mill a freaking Reanimate, which is good. Okay, and that, my friends, is a win against, obviously, Blue Soldiers. And we won with life gain and by just killing. Nice. Let's check this out. We are now at 236 with a rating of 986, which is still abysmal. But let's see how it goes in game number 3. You know, it's always fun, like, to see that that a Reanimator list works, because it's like, it's hit or miss. It's a little bit comparable, I would say, at least the way that we play it. It's a little bit comparable to Angels, which is also either you just destroy or you get destroyed. You annihilate or you get annihilated. So far, it's a little bit, it's a mixed bag. Metalzoa won, obviously, on the naughty list for this bullshit, boring, annoying ass one-turn heal crap. But second game was at least a game, so there is that. But yeah, that was it for game number 2. Let's see how we fare in game number 3.